This one was so fun to research. Did you know that actors can technically have the same name? And it has happened a couple of times, but because of practical issues, particularly unions, like the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA, there are rules to avoid confusion, which means that if an actor is already registered under a specific name, another actor cannot register using the exact same name. This is why some actors use stage names or slight variations of their real names, such as adding like a middle initial, Michael B. Jordan, or adopting a pseudonym, or changing their name altogether. Now, there are some examples here, and there are just times that actors are confused in general despite not even having a similar name. Actors like Michael Keaton and Emma Stone both use stage names because their real names, Michael Douglas and Emily Stone, are already taken by other actors in SAG-AFTRA. Outside of the unions and in non-professional settings or independent projects, it's possible for actors to have the same name, but usually it's best to avoid to prevent confusion in credits, searchability, and brand identity. But while I was going down this rabbit hole, I also pulled up a list of all of the sibling actors that are pretty famous out there. There's Maggie and Jake Gyllenhaal, there's Stephen, Daniel, and William and Alec Baldwin, there's Chris and Scott Evans, Chris, Liam, and Luke Hemsworth, Charlie Sheen, Amelia Estevez, and Ramon Estevez. There's John and Joan Cusack, Dakota and Elle Fanning, Luke, Andrew, and Owen Wilson, and Dave and James Franco. There are also a couple of actors with the same first name that often get confused. There's the Chris's, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine, and Chris Pratt. The Toms, Tom Hardy, Tom Holland, Tom Hiddleston, and Tom Cruise. The Sams, Sam Worthington, Sam Rockwell, and Sam Huntington. The Rachels, Rachel Weisz and Rachel Adams, and by the way, I always confuse Rachel Adams with Amy McAdams. And the Bills, Bill Paxton, rest in peace, and Bill Pullman, who were frequently mixed up. Just so you know the difference, Paxton starred in Twister and Apollo 13, while Pullman is known for Independence Day, A Man After My Own Heart, greatest presidential speech of all time, and Spaceballs.